You gotta be really careful when you're riding in Lisbon, especially the taxi drivers. I don't know why I need two microphones, but I'll take it. If you live in Lisbon, listen, this is the best way to travel inside of Lisbon. And it is by bicycle. Hear me out. So this is GIRA. It's an electric bike, and I think it is provided for by the state, if I'm not mistaken. You can see them over there. So basically, they are electric bikes that you can rent for the day, or you can rent for the year. So when you rent them for the year, you have a 45 minutes time limit per day. So in a day, no, actually, that's not true. For every time you pick up the bike, you have a 45 minutes time limit, and then you have to park the bike. So you have to mount it back to the charging station, and then you can take another one. You can do that for unlimited amount of times in a day, as long as it is within the 45 minutes time limit. And the craziest thing is, it only costs 25 euros. That's crazy. So the subscription for the year is 25 euros, as you can see here, and you can literally ride these things literally everywhere. So if you don't want to pick the buses or the metro because they are crowded or anything like that, you can use these ones, man. I've been using them for almost, I don't know, 4 or 5 months, and they've been amazing. Sometimes the app is not the best. It takes time to unlock the bikes sometimes, but don't worry. It eventually unlocks the bikes, and you can. These are amazing. They are fast. They are reliable. These things are built like tanks. I'm going to show you how to unlock the bike. So you go to the app on your phone. I'm going to show you. So there's an app for the phone called GIRA. I have mine here. GIRA. I'm opening the app. And once the app is open, I'm going to show you guys something really cool. You turn on your GPS, and then through your GPS, you click on the navigate button down here in the corner, and then it's going to basically show you exactly where you are, where the bikes are, and then it's going to show you your station exactly. So my station is station 304 because I'm in the center of Lisbon, Avenida Liberdade. You open the app, you open the app, you click on the locate button, it locates you, and then you find your station. Mine is 304, but you don't have to worry, it's very intuitive. Then you pick a bike. So each bike that is in green is a bike that you can use. Let me show you. So every bike that is in green, like this one, it's available for you to use. And anything that is in red, for example, you cannot use. So let me show you one bike that is in red. This bike is in red. It means it's not available to use. Maybe it's charging, or it's faulty, or I don't know, the battery is low, so you cannot use. This is super cool. So I'm gonna unlock my bike, and I'm gonna show you how to ride it. You all know how to ride a bike, right? I'm not gonna show you anything. So I'm gonna pick a bike for myself. When you unlock the bike, it beeps. You can see. So when you unlock it, that's what happens. It beeps, and then you kind of take it out like that. Sometimes it's harder to come out, and there it goes. So we're on the bike. And there's one thing that I like also about Lisbon, because there's a lot of bike lanes in the city, so you can pretty much ride everywhere. Let's go! Let's go! This bike is a ride assist, so it's not like a bike that you can just press a button and then it goes. No, you kind of have to pedal, and then it's gonna assist you. And this is good because Lisbon is quite hilly. Like, there's a lot of hills in Lisbon, so riding this bike is amazing. A sneak peek of the beautiful city of Lisbon. You gotta be really careful when you're riding in Lisbon, especially the taxi drivers. They're quite aggressive on these lanes, man, but hey, we're out here surviving. Also, you gotta be careful people walking on the bike lanes for some reason. Like, there's the pedestrian, which is on the side, and then there's the bike lane where I am, right? But for some reason, people prefer to walk on this one and not on the pedestrian. It's crazy. And one of the reasons why I like these bikes is because they are safe. One, you're not just gonna fall off, you know. And two, even if they have no battery in them, you can still ride them as a bicycle, you know, like a normal bicycle, which I believe like the other electric scooters don't have. So that's a plus for me. And three, it's damn cheap. It's 25 euros per year. That's literally cents per day if you use this like regularly. The only downside to this is, well, if it rains, they're kind of harder to ride because in Lisbon we have something called the calçadas, which is the cobblestone that you're seeing right there, and these are super slippery when it's rainy. So you want to be careful. But other than that, they are super amazing to ride on. I love Lisbon, man. It's crazy because if if the light is red, people just walk. It's crazy. Like jaywalking here is it's a thing. Everybody does it. Well, everybody does it. That's crazy. Like literally, it's red and the people are just crossing. So there's only two downsides to these bikes that I noticed. One is finding parking. So like some days you go out and where you can park these bikes, it's only dedicated parking stations like the one over there. So if you go and it's full or they are all red, then you can't park. You'll have to go and find somewhere else. Luckily, if you live in Lisbon and you're a resident, that's not gonna matter because you're gonna find somewhere close by. And the second one is you actually have to park it, so you cannot just leave it somewhere in the middle of the street. So if you can deal with that, I think that should be fine. I guess this is why I love action cameras. My camera just fell and it's completely fine. So one more reason why I like these bikes is because, look, if you live in Lisbon and you don't drive, it's your best bet. Like think about it. You don't have to find parking for your car because you have a bike and you can always park them here like this. You come over and then you just, that's it, it's parked. And then you can just walk away. But first you have to make sure it's correctly parked. If not, the 45-minute time limit that I told you in the beginning of the video is going to continue counting, and you don't want that to happen because once you exceed the 45 minute limit, it's going to charge you €1. And that means for the next time that you're going to pick the bike, if there's a negative on your account, you'll have to recharge €5 to be able to use the bike. But that €5, so if you had a minus one and you charge €5, you will have €5 minus €1, that is €4 balance on your account. And that account will only be charged when you exceed the 45 minutes time. And I think that's a fair deal, to be honest, because I don't think I'm going to travel on a bike for 45 minutes straight. And if I do, I'm going to plan my trip ahead. Basically, I'm going to know what's the next station within the 30-minute mark. And then when I get there, I switch bikes and then continue the trip. Well, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Peace. And just like that, we just parked here and you just walk off. So easy.